everybody, it's your girl Pam Goodwin, aka Exquisite Bliss, so spirituallifecoaching.net. And in this video today, I'm going to be discussing law of attraction using scripting. So let's just jump right into it. We know that law of attraction states that your thoughts create your reality. And scripting is a law of attraction technique that we could use to manifest. So the best way I can describe it is think about a good actor or a good actress reading their scripts, getting into character and becoming so believable that even their audience is convinced. So when we are writing our scripts, we also have to get into character and be believable that even the universe is convinced. And I will say this, you have to believe. You cannot have any doubts. You have to be 100% convinced that what you are trying to manifest will manifest. So some things that you will need, just a couple of things is required, and that is it. And that is a journal, whatever type of journal you'd like to use. I have this one on hand and available. And your favorite pen. That is it. That's all that's required. Now, you can have other things around you. I have an incense candle, which is black pepper, patchouli, and smoky sandalwood, and it smells really good. I also have some crystals here. I have some rainbow crystal. I have some rose quartz. I have some amethyst, and I also have a rock that one of my friends painted for me. And so you can have whatever you like to make you happy, just as long as it brings you to a peaceful, calm state. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll open up our journals, and first thing we will do is write the date. Write today's date. You want to write that in there. And once you get that done, before you begin scripting, the first thing that you must do is give gratitude. So you need to write down everything in your life that you are grateful for, everything that you have. Be grateful for it. Write it down. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's even troubles and problems, you need to write those down too, because those are actually blessings in disguise. So write everything down that you can think of. And then when you're done, we are ready to start scripting. So we now begin to start writing out what it is that we are trying to manifest. So let's say if you are trying to manifest your dream home. Okay, so what I would do is, for me, I love candles, and so I just kind of focus on the flames. That sort of puts me in the zone to where I can begin to envision. And so what I'm going to do is notice the way the candle smells. And the candle smells very good. And I want my house to smell like this. So I'm going to envision that my house is smelling so good. And I am so grateful for that scent. I'm so grateful for this house. I'm going to envision everything that I could possibly see in this house. I can see myself decorating it. And I'm thinking about the decor. And as I'm decorating my house, I am over here giving thanks, praises, and glory because I have this beautiful home that I've been blessed with to decorate. I'm raising a family in this home. I'm hearing pitter patter of little feet. I'm hollering, stop running. I'm experiencing all of this and giving thanks, praises, and glory for it all the whole time. And then when I'm done, I can sign my name. You can sign your name if you want to. You don't have to. And then you close it and put it away until the next time you are ready to start scripting. But there's one more thing that you must do as well. So now we know that we must believe. There can be no doubt. We are convinced that what we are wanting to manifest will manifest. So now we got to take some action. So you're trying to manifest this dream home and you saw yourself decorating it. So you must saw some pictures or something sitting around. You, at that point, you can go out and start buying pictures, little odds and ends, gearing up for your home. Anything that can get you moving in that direction, okay? Because what's happening is you're sending a message to the universe, and the universe is always going to respond favorably to gratitude And when the universe sees that you mean business and that this is what you want and this is what you're working for and this is what you're going after, then it will work favorably. It will work in your favor and it will start to make everything happen like magic. And in divine timing, you will be in your home. So let me share my story about me manifesting my home. So, when my son was about 5 years old, I told my husband that I was tired of renting and moving from place to place and that I wanted my own home or our own home to raise our family in. And he was in agreement. So, I got my candles because I love candles. I got my journal. I'm always journaling or writing something. And I just began to write. And what I was writing was what I was experiencing as if I was already there. I saw how I wanted it decorated. I saw which room was mine and what I was going to do with this as if I was experiencing at that particular time, even though it hadn't happened yet. So I would journal or script in that way. And once I was done, I knew it wasn't over. I had some more stuff to do. So I started replacing all the furniture in the house, putting new furniture in there that was going to the new house. I started picking up this. I started picking up that. I'm over here looking at my finances, making sure them things was on lock. I was already driving around in the area and looking at houses on the market, even though it was not time to start house hunting yet. So the time did come to start house hunting. And so the thing about this house is prior to that, years before, I had already been at this house. I had visited this house for a function or something. And I remember thinking, man, this would be the perfect home to raise our son in. And I didn't give it another thought. Well, there was a home on this road that was up for sale. So we came out here to check it out. And as I passed this house, I said out loud, man, if that house was listed on the market, it would be it. I would not have to look any further. That would be the home that I wanted. So we went and checked out the other home down the road. It wasn't doing it for me. Fast forward a few days later, I go online to, check to see if there's any new listings available. And sure enough, there are some listings. And I saw one listing that did not have a house. The image of the house attached, it said coming soon, but the address was familiar to me. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I looked at a house out there and I didn't really care for it much. And then I was like, wait a minute. No, you got to be kidding me. I jumped in my car. I burnt rubber out of that driveway and I came straight to this house, pulled up to the mailbox, looked at the address, and sure enough, it was the house. I immediately started jumping up and down, hollering and screaming, I found it. I found it. This is it. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. I know them people, if they saw me out there in their driveway or whatever, jumping up and down, they probably wanted to call the cops thinking I was crazy. But I knew that this one was the one. And I was already acting like I had just closed and I had the keys into my hand. I had the keys in my hand, getting ready to walk into my new home. Okay. Fast forwarding, the process went very smoothly. The sellers were motivated. And so we got the house for a really good price. And so that is my story, how I use scripting to manifest my home. And y'all, I'm telling you, it works, but you cannot have any doubts. You unbelief, all of that, you've got to believe. You've got to be convinced that what you want to manifest will manifest. So this concludes my video on scripting and law of attraction, and I hope that it has helped somebody in some way. And if you have any questions, speak up, ask for what you need. We are here, and I thank you so much for watching, and I pray you have a wonderful day.